posting this brief video this morning to be an opportunity to encourage individuals that are feeling some pressure this morning because of what we're hearing and seeing and feeling outside, especially those of us in Northwest Alabama. It was enough for us to be preparing for the 10th anniversary of the major tornadic outbreak back in 2011. And then here we are a little over a month away from that 10th anniversary with a projected severe outbreak in our region that has begun similarly this morning to that particular morning, but it's not has not developed yet to that extent that we had. Nevertheless, it's going to be a long day, and as I have been working with folks this week, many folks that lived in this area that either were in the storm events or were collaterally connected to it through family or even doing repair and restoration work and support and relief work going into those zones. This is a triggering event today. It's making us feel kind of uncomfortable. And so I just wanted to encourage you this morning if you're feeling like that. I know that as last night we began to get some social media moments where people were noting sightings of the Weather Channel truck and storm chaser trucks and posting that. And on the one side, it's kind of humorous because we notice things like that. But on the other, it's also a tiny bit of a letting us know that this is getting under our skin a bit, and it's bringing back some memories. So I just wanted to give just briefly some thoughts and encourage you to try some things very specifically and overtly to do to offset some of these feelings that you may be feeling. As you can hear outside, it's happening. One of the things is that as you recall the events, the memories as things like thunder or tornado warning sirens going off or alerts and things that are beginning to happen, is as you have those recall moments and those memories coming up about what has happened, what might happen, thoughts come in as well. I want you to consider taking those and going, kind of really notice them. Yep, that's that thought. I'm thinking about the what ifs, but today is not that day 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 40 years ago for some of us that remember outbreaks back in the 70s. Today is today. It's a new day. We kind of need to estimate how we're going to respond to these things because it could be a long day. You may have to be out in this, you may have to be going to work, you may be listening to this as you're going back and forth in your job. But be willing to take a look at yourself and what am I feeling? What's going on? Why me? Why here? Why now? What's going on right now? And I encourage folks to balance that between thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings. If I'm overthinking, that might be something to notice. And if I'm just in a wad of emotions and I'm just feeling, I may need to go to the thought side. If I'm overthinking, I may need to be going around with and considering what I'm feeling. Then I want you to try to do something overtly to change and to note if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling detached. I know all of this is also being magnified, I think, somewhat by the whole COVID thing and how we've been isolated a good bit as individuals. But consider something you can do specifically right here, right now that can make a difference. When I was feeling this morning, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna make a video. Some of you can't do that or maybe don't want to do that. But then I made a couple of text contacts with people that were affected in some of the medical offices that I worked in down there in Marion County and Franklin County, Alabama. I decided I would just reach out to them. Hey, what y'all got a plan today? What are y'all going to do? And in the course of that, we exchanged information, but we also had a light moment. And I felt like I had reached out and felt connected. And I'm hoping that the people on the other end felt the same way. So it's important to take some action. Once you decide this is what I need to change, then to actually do something Don't keep it bottled up. Don't just keep it kind of going in the feeling zone or the thought zone, but actually do something and reach out. I mean, continue to look at social media and engage in social media if you can, that if that's constructive for you. In our community, we yesterday we began to talk about, well, what if, what are we going to do? How are we going to do what we need to do? But not only just have an action plan, and some of the meteorologists you watch, they'll tell you, you need to do this, this, and this. I just wanted to ask you to take a little step further, actually engage in that process and actually do something to be active, because when you're doing something, it's going to help you to feel less stressed out about the situation. And finally, with your plan in action, I encourage you, if you're a believer, if you are interested in engaging God and asking for his help to engage us and help us, just to do that, just to say a prayer and to invite others to do that with you. One of the churches that I'm like and involved with from time to time, they're going to have a virtual prayer meeting at 10 this morning, and they're going to involve people to be able to not just sit and wait for this tornado siren to go. And where I live here, I can hear tornado sirens across the river in Colbert County, and then the one up the road here. So I can be getting pummeled with external things that can really create some stress. So it's good to have a structured approach and to stay focused on those things. But again, not to lose track of the fact that I'm not alone. In my belief system, I believe that God is with us and that he wants to help us. And I believe that if you'll reach out in prayer, you will be able to experience not the stress and not the overtaxing burden of feeling alone. Just some thoughts. Hope you will maintain your safety today and tonight and into tomorrow, as they are predicting for our area here. And if you're not in this region, if you're watching this and you may be facing something different where you are, it might be volcanoes, it might be earthquakes, it might be other kinds of things external to you that are very difficult. Just consider some of the thoughts I've had, and I pray that you'll have success in managing those. And thanks again for joining me and hanging in there with me through this video, and have a good day and God bless.